Alright, so in this video we're going to be working on our payroll expense calculator. Okay, now this payroll expense calculator works out your FICA tax, your FUTA tax, which is your federal unemployment tax, okay, as well as your state unemployment tax. Okay, that will be your SUTA tax. Alright, now to start off with, you need to figure out what your wages are. Let's say your wages for partner A, okay, are 100,000 annually. Okay, wages for partner B, let's say, is 80,000 every year. So you can see this calculator works out the total wages from both partner A and B. Okay, now you need to allocate those wages for Social Security. Okay, so to work out your Social Security, you need to allocate part of these wages. So let's say maximum wages in the country for Social Security allocation would be 50,000. Okay, percentage of FICA tax in this case. Okay, let's say the FICA tax allocated to Social Security, okay, would be 6.2%. Okay, so notice this calculator works out the dollar value for your FICA tax allocated to Social Security, both for partner A and partner B. Okay, now you need to allocate some of that FICA tax, whatever's left over, to your Medicare expenses. Okay, so let's say your FICA tax allocated to Medicare, okay, is 1.45%, okay, out of total FICA tax payable in percentage. Okay, so the dollar value for FICA tax allocated to Medicare for partner A is 1,450, whereas the dollar value for FICA tax allocated to Medicare for partner B is 1160. Okay, notice this calculator also works out your total FICA taxes paid, which is $8,810. Now this is the employee's portion. Okay, when you work out your FICA tax, you will need to work out both your employee's portion as well as your employer's portion. Okay, so your employer will pay some of that FICA tax as well. Okay, and again, you will repeat the same step. Okay, you will allocate your wages. Okay, you will type your wages over here. So let's say the same figure as this one over here. Let's say 100,000. Okay, and you will type in your wages for partner B. Let's say 80,000, 80K. All right. So notice this calculator works out the total wages paid by the employer under employer's portion, which is 180K. All right, now you need to allocate some of those wages to Social Security. So what is the maximum wage that you can use to calculate your Social Security? Okay, so maximum wages would be 50,000, for example, the same as under the employee's portion. Okay, now percentage of FICA tax, let's say again 6.2%. Okay, notice this calculator works out your dollar value of your FICA tax, both for partner A and partner B. Okay, furthermore, you will need to allocate some of that FICA tax, your percentage value, to Medicare as well. Let's say it's 1.45%. Okay, notice this calculator works out the dollar value of FICA tax allocated to Medicare for partner A and B. So your total FICA taxes paid by your employer would be 8,810, which is the same as the total FICA taxes paid by you as an employee, for example. Okay. Next, you will need to work out your total FUTA tax. Okay, now to figure out your federal unemployment tax, you will need to know the percentage of FUTA which is payable. Okay, let's say the percentage of FUTA which is payable is 8%. Okay, Notice this calculator works out the future payable in dollars for partner A and B. It also works out the total future payable at the bottom. Alright, now moving on, you will need to work out your maximum wages allowed in the state for state unemployment tax. Okay, let's say the state unemployment tax is 2.52%. Alright. So 2.52% will go over here. This is your percentage value, and the maximum wages that you can allocate to your suitor payable, let's say, is 10,000. Alright. So notice this calculator works out your total suitor payable as well, which is $504. Okay, so anytime you make changes to any of these values, let's say you change your total FUTA or federal unemployment payable for both partners to 0.08%. Okay, this calculator will automatically figure out your total FUTA payable, okay, which is 11.2 in this case. If it was 0.8%, your total FUTA payable will be $112. Okay, so this is basically how you use this calculator to work out your payroll expenses, which covers your FICA tax payables, your FUTA tax payables, and your SUTA, state unemployment tax payables.